just wanted to let you know that at the end of this video, I decided to do something a little different, and I did some improv theater, Easter themed improv theater. So I hope you'll stay to the end and check that out. It was the best flan in the universe, except for the flans that were better. It's Easter, and it's kind of chilly and gray, but I don't mind it at all. I like jackets. I'm a weirdo like that. I like this jacket. It's the weirdest Easter of my entire life. I'm sure it's among the only Easters of my entire life I haven't been in church. And for 12, 13-ish years of my life, I was a missionary, and Easter week was the time when we really wanted to have programs, because the founder / writer of the ministry, Charles Tanner, he wrote amazing work dealing with the different people during the Easter week. So I feel like I have such a special perspective through looking at Easter from an actor's perspective. So we had plays taking place on Good Friday, Mary Magdalene, different characters just totally crushed, broken, hopeless. So that on Easter, the resurrection, the joy could just come glowing and bubbling and laughing out. Because you can't have true joy without that sorrow behind it. So I've had times of going outside with my lions, just practicing crying, practicing hopelessness, and feeling those feelings, putting those memories in for the lines. And then times of going outside with my script and laughing and dancing and singing, feeling those real feelings that those people felt, that we can feel today. But there's another thing I also wanted to talk about. I don't know if it will really connect to what I was talking about just now, but it's about how I really am interested in how you are doing, and not just the I'm good answer, but like, no, what are you feeling? How are you coping with being home? Does it make you angry? Does it make you sad or numb? And what do you do? Because so often we feel like we can only share the good emotions, the encouraging thoughts, and what we do and what we feel isn't necessarily bad. It is what it is. Ooh, it's like the hopelessness and despair that the disciples felt when Jesus died. They felt rock bottom. I wonder how they coped in those days. Oh, my puppy's not here. Dang it. And sometimes we just have to look at our actions and our feelings and say, and make, determine how we're really doing based on how we're feeling and what we're doing. And not compare ourselves to anyone else like me, I feel pretty okay, but woo, cold breeze feels pretty good actually. I feel irritation go deeper than it needs to sometimes, and I yell, and I don't appreciate what Morton does, and so then I look at my actions and see, okay, I need to adjust this. I need to be extra diligent about thanking Morton for making dinner. I need to pay attention to my anger and irritation because it's showing me what state my heart really is in. I hope it's not too windy that you can't hear me. I feel like with my background, with having been a missionary for so long, being so used to either having a unit leader tell me what to do or being the unit leader and being responsible for what's achieved, both ways, I still didn't have much control over my life. I still have a lot of practice in being told to do something hard and just saying, okay, nothing I can do to change it, just accept it and do it. Don't get me wrong, I felt angry about doing things I didn't understand, but what choice did I have? Quit? No. So the choice is just to say, okay, and just do what I can do with the time that I have. Woo! Perspectives! Perspectives from the selfie stick! Awkward body comparison time! So, in the spirit of missing Covenant players so much and missing that feeling of acting out, performing Easter, I just want to bring some of it back a little bit and also get a good capture for the thumbnail because that's what I do. So if I had a script, I would have had it close, thought about some lines, repeated them, and put the script down and just said the lines, maybe improv'd a little bit, just putting memories in. I wouldn't improv on stage, but just, you know, putting things into my own words to help it to click into my head a bit more. So just would have been like, how can he be dead? How? This wasn't supposed to happen. He forgave me. I guess I'm not forgiven anymore. It's all gone. Everything died with Jesus on the cross. He's alive! Thanks so much for being here with me. I'd really love to hear what Easter means for you, and if you're not a Christian, but you're still willing to watch this, I'd love to hear your reactions to what I've done. Like, does it seem weird to you? Does it seem... whatever. I'm really interested to hear impressions, to hear thoughts. But anyway, hugs and nostrils of death.